Hello everyone, welcome into the video. I am the Honest Hierophant, and today's pick a card reading is going to be a topic that is very dear to my heart, as it's going to be guidance and messages from your guided unicorn. Me personally, my spirit animal is the unicorn, so that's what makes it very personal for me. So I'm really excited to see what messages are brought out by your guided unicorn. For pile number 1, we have a cute little unicorn figure. For pile number 2, we have a bloodstone carving of a unicorn head. And for pile number 3, we have what's called the unicorn poop, which is also known as silicon carbide crystal. At this time, feel free to pick your pile. Make sure you like and subscribe. Comment down below what you thought about the reading and share with a friend who you think might resonate with this message. And I'll see you in your pile. After you are finished with your pile's reading, don't forget that there will be a collective reading at the end of this video. Hello, pile number 1. Welcome into your section of the reading. And this reading is going to be not very structured, as I will be pulling out messages from your guided unicorn, as there will be some messages from the cards, and then there also is going to be some channeled messages through me from your unicorn specifically. So connecting with your energy, I already feel that you have a really cute, playful, designer type of unicorn. And by what I mean designer type, I mean that your unicorn is flashy. Your unicorn is cute, kind of like the little cute figure that is on the table now. And also with these beads that are on the table and these crystals, I see that your unicorn is kind of dazzled like that. So if you know how a horse's mane is like, you know, unicorns are very, very similar to horses. And sometimes horses have beads and little intricate pieces in their hair to give them flair, to give them a design, to give them flash and pop. And I kind of see that as how your unicorn is. And for some reason, I feel like the unicorn that I am seeing has like highlights of green to them as well. That's what I'm seeing from your unicorn. And your unicorn is very youthful and it's very playful. And it seems like it gives you this energy specifically. And if you feel like you relate to this energy, that means that you are embracing this energy, probably not only just from your unicorn, maybe your spirit guide as well, but you are also embodying this energy from your unicorn and gives you this very cute, playful energy. And I see that doing really well for you, because in times like we are now, things can get serious pretty easily. And I think having that youthful, playful energy will help. If you aren't in that youthful, playful energy, then maybe you need to harness that energy from your guided unicorn and be a little bit more playful, be a little bit more free and vibrant. So let's go ahead and jump into the cards of this message, and then I'll pull out any other channeled messages from your unicorn. And then if we get to a part of the reading where we need to bring in some tarot cards, because I'm going to be using oracle cards for this reading, which I don't do very much on this channel. At least in this moment in time, I don't. Maybe in the future, if you're seeing this, maybe I will be using more oracles by that point. But at this time, I'm not so much using oracles. So if we get to a point where we need to pull out some tarot cards to really dial into a specific message, then we might just do that. So let's see if there is any messages coming in from your unicorn that can give you some specific guidance or give you some light into a situation that you are dealing with. Anything for pile number 1, where they are dealing with a specific situation or needs any sort of affirmations or positivity of light. What do they need to hear? All right, pile number one. Let's see here. Got a few cards coming in here. All right, so we're kind of got a realm of different decks here. We've got Create Your Vision. We've got I Am Presence. We've got Cosmic Ruby, Law of Grace, Magical, Crystal Cave, and New Opportunities. So right now your unicorn is showcasing to me through these cards that they know that you are in your best energy when you are being yourself, when you're being free, when you're being happy and just really joyful and embodying a certain energy where you don't have much care of what other people are thinking, what other people are doing, and you're living your best independent life. Okay? That is when you're in your best energy. And right now, your guided unicorn doesn't see you performing with that energy. And it's an energy that maybe you have lost at this time. And your guided unicorn is nudging you in that direction to be a little bit more loose, to be a little bit more free, letting go of certain energies that are weighing you down with any toxic beliefs, any toxic energy, anybody that is trying to drain your energy and use your energy. They're encouraging you to drop off these people, drop off these energies, because you need to lift yourself up to this type of mentality, to this type of love and light, because whenever you are in this energy, you are able to impress a lot of people. You are able to be the best version of you, and you are able to accomplish a lot in this energy. You are able to bring in your manifestations in this energy. You are able to bring your best work ethic in this energy. Whenever you are in this positive love and light type of energy, when you're able to just kind of dance like nobody's watching you, that type of energy is something that you need to embrace. You need to stop thinking so much about what other people are thinking of you and how other people are going to react to the actions that you take. And you should be more in line with how you feel and how things make you feel good, and really rely on that mindset. Adopt that mindset if you don't have it, because I believe that you could be an influencer. I believe that you could help other people embody that energy too, if you were to present that self of you to other people that are around you. You were able to lead, you were able to be like a trendsetter and kind of give out a lot of good energy when you're in this energy, because you have an abundance of it when you are in this energy. And your unicorn is really wanting you to bring this about yourself. Allow it to be amplified, allow it to be encouraged, allow it to give out to the people that need it, but only the people that you think need it. Because there, like I said, is a bunch of energy around you that specifically do not need this energy from you, and it's going to be mentally draining, and it's going to be absorbed and not give back to you. So that is a no-no. Definitely don't go that route. Don't give them that sort of attention. Your guided unicorn is also looking at you and is saying, why are you not taking that chance? Why are you not moving forward to really bring in the right life that you are wanting to live? The life that brings in happiness and the abundance that you want it to be, and not the abundance of what the typical life has, or like the societal norms of life has. You have the opportunity of so much better, and your guided unicorn is trying to get you there. It is trying to push you in that direction of you being able to satisfy yourself and not living with limitations, not living under the mindset of people pleasing or really dragging yourself down to something that you're not. Okay? It is important for you to realize that you are not meant to fall under societal norms, that you are much, much better than that. You have the opportunity of living a rare life, living a life that isn't really cut out for other people, but it's cut out for you. It's a specific path for you that other people couldn't even fathom you being successful with it. Other people can't really see how everything's just working out for you. But you know the reason why. You know that you are able, you know that you're powerful, you know you're capable. And if you don't, then your guided unicorn is helping you see that. You need to really believe that in yourself, because the guided unicorn is not going to let you fall. It's going to allow you to keep moving forward and seeing this light coming from the end of the tunnel that is calling you. You are capable of taking this path on. You are capable of really bringing a lot of love and light into your life, attracting it, putting it out, receiving it. The opportunity is there. It is for you to take. And this is something that you should really look into, consideration, and bring it into your life. Don't let it pass you by just because you feel like you might be subjected to the typical life. You're capable of dreaming and bringing in these creations into your life. But the unicorn is giving you inspiration to do so, but there's still limitations, like I said at the beginning of the message, that you've got to get rid of a certain amount of energy to bring this in. You are so talented in so many ways that you can't just let this pass you by. You've got to be able to use your talents. Don't just let them go to waste. You've been given a certain opportunity in this life to do a lot with it. In this life, I feel personally that you are kind of designed to learn the biggest life lesson of living for yourself and living happily and being really, really independent, because in other past lives, maybe you haven't ultimately lived for who you are and for what you want to be. And you've always just lived in that category of satisfying others. And you're still kind of doing that now. But Spirit is trying to loosen that grip from society. Spirit is trying for you to really embrace, like I said, the energy of being free and you. If you are able to come to the divine connection between your divine feminine and masculine of unity, then you're going to be unstoppable in this lifetime. You are going to be able to really make strides in the evolution of your timeline and the evolution of your progression to your higher self. And you are going to really embody the energy to do a lot of great things in this life. But it all is under lock and key until you are able to embrace the passion for living life for yourself. Be in that ultimate connection. Be in that connection of making decisions based off what you want out of life, how you want it, how you want to live, and being ultimately satisfied and happy, and not concerning other people's opinions, not concerning other people's wants and needs, unless, of course, they obviously make a significant difference in your life. But your purpose will be fulfilled once this energy is kind of engaged, because, like I said, it's going to be bringing out the best in you, and it's going to get you closer to your life's purpose as well, and doing so much more with that. So I'm going to, at this time, switch from the cards and try to engage more with your unicorn personally and seeing what other information I can channel. So like I said at the beginning of the message here of this reading, that your unicorn has this green element to them. And what I'm thinking this green element could mean is either, the heart chakra, or it could also mean like earthly type of energy. Maybe this color on the horse is to resemble that you are trying to find that soul energy. You're trying to ground out what is not for you, and you are trying to bring in to your heart space the right energy for you to care about what you want out of life the most, and loving yourself and embracing that happy-go-lucky type of energy. Your unicorn really enjoys playing around with you. I envision your unicorn with you at a young age, and you are kind of like hopping around, playing around, being giddy and laughing and embracing a good time. And your unicorn is kind of just like hopping around you in circles, like, yeah, let's play. And it's really, really sweet and cute. And I think they still do that to this day because they want to see you have that type of energy of like a kid, someone that is happy and giddy and wanting to play around, joke around, and just have a good old time and not really take things too seriously. Your unicorn is trying to relieve the stress of taking things too seriously and opening your eyes to see that not everything has to be that stressful. It is all about the intention that you put into things. It's all about what you attract. If you put light into situations, you're able to attract that light. Your unicorn is also trying to get you to see that there's light in everything if you just look for it. Your unicorn is a lover. Your unicorn seems to be here to connect your divine feminine and divine masculine to be stronger and united. Your unicorn wants you to know you don't have that far to go. If you just release, and I'm assuming that could be the energies that, of course, we're talking about with the cards, that you need to release some energies that continue to drag you down. If you release those energies and you release the control aspect of yourself and kind of just let things flow in at a natural state, the way the unicorn can provide, things will become easy. Things will become magical. You won't have to worry. You won't have to stress. You'll be happy a lot more. Things will be very, very beautiful. And you'll have a sense of completion. You'll have a sense of want. You won't have any lack. Your unicorn also wants you to be more appreciative of the preciousness of life and the smaller things in life, and to find love and light into those things as well. Because living in the moment is really, really important. And I think playing as a kid, having that kid-like mentality is the way to be. It's the way for you to find living in the moment. And that's how your unicorn is trying to get you to connect with that energy. Because if you aren't living in the moment, you're constantly pushing your life away. You're constantly moving forward, but not really using your time wisely. And your unicorn wants you to use your time wisely. Your unicorn wants you to live and enjoy this life. They're telling me that they know that you can make great choices, but you're too afraid, and that you don't need to be afraid. You're obviously making great choices and can make great choices. So just believe you will not fall. You can continue to move forward, and your love for yourself and of others will continue to grow. To get out of your dark mindset, you've just got to release. Release is the biggest part here. Release energies, release control, release your ego, release the energy of being serious, and just flow naturally. Your unicorn loves you. Your unicorn hugs you on a daily basis. Your unicorn is always prancing around you, trying to get you to be happy and to encourage you, increase positivity into your life. Your unicorn is always there. Your unicorn never leaves you. Your unicorn wants you to know that you can have control over your life and that you can make great decisions for yourself. Do not think that you can dream too big, because you can dream your life to be whatever it is that you want it to be. So find inspiration with your unicorn. Find that love and light with your unicorn. Embrace their energy. Hug them. And live confidently within your own skin, within your own energies. Embrace your beauty, because you have so much to give and so much good, positive, radiant energy to spread out into this world. And let your talents be known. Don't be afraid. Continue pushing forward. and really connect with their energy, embody their energy, and you'll do great things. Hopefully this message resonates with you, pile number 1. Thank you so much for being here. Don't forget to jump into the end of the video. The timestamp should be down below for the collective message at the end. Also, don't forget to like and subscribe and comment down below what you thought of this reading, and I'll catch you guys on the next video. Hello, pile number 2. Welcome into your section of the video. For this reading in particular, I am going to be pulling some cards that are going to give you some either guidance or some love and light messages from your unicorn. If we get into a bit where I might need to dabble into some tarot cards to figure out some specifics, then we might do that. But if not, we'll just stay straight with the oracle cards that we'll choose for you in this reading. And then also, I'll try to jump into some channeled messages as well from your unicorn through me. So tapping into your energy, pile number 2, I'm feeling that your unicorn is kind of, I wouldn't say straight up like gothic style unicorn, but I kind of feel like it is more of a warrior type of unicorn. It's not necessarily a playful unicorn. It is definitely a serious one that has a serious mentality, and there's nothing wrong with that. It is okay for this to be your unicorn, so don't feel like, oh man, like I wish I didn't have that kind of unicorn. It's okay, because I think this unicorn is definitely serving a purpose in your life, and they are pretty good at what they do. I feel as though that this unicorn loves you a lot, but also wants to see you move in the right direction more so than anything else. Like, that's their priority. So with that being said, I think it's safe to say that we just need to go ahead and jump into the cards. So let's go ahead and flip over the cards that we have chosen for you. Okay, so I'm going to read out the cards real quick. We have the Ascension Flames, we have the Uncord Relationship, we have Caring Community, we have the Stargate of Lyra, we have Go with the Flow, and then we also have Creative Solutions. So what I'm picking up from the energy of your unicorn, pile number 2, is that your unicorn definitely has the ability to take control of your life without you really realizing it, to a certain degree, because I also feel like you do realize it in a way, because whenever you say something, it happens. And I'll explain this like this. Whenever a person comes into your life that you don't necessarily agree with 100%, or you wish they weren't in your life, you sometimes magically rid this person and their energy from your life. And your unicorn is the one that carries out this type of energy for you, this type of command. But your unicorn also does this from time to time for you without you really realizing it as well, for your highest good. So that can be relationships, that can be friends, that can be family, that can be frenemies, that can be enemies, that can be anybody that doesn't really suit your life and your life's journey. And your guided unicorn is kind of like an enforcer of your life and your guidance of your life's purpose, because you are on a really significant spiritual journey. You were kind of in a transition period between being a young soul and an old soul. I feel like you have lived enough lives to be considered like middle-aged in your life collection. And you were, right there on a teeter-totter edge of moving over into the old soul category, learning the things that you're supposed to learn about spirituality, coming closer to your spiritual element, and really embracing the spiritual life. And you may have certain disagreements to things, you may have certain misunderstandings, and there might be still a lot of questions that you need answered. But your unicorn is helping you through these things. Your unicorn is progressing you through what you need to know and who needs to be in your life, who's going to affect you, who's going to bring a good impact in on your life. Not only are they getting rid of energies from your life, but they're also bringing in specific ones to help you. And they are trying to showcase to you that you have good energy. You have gifts that are coming your way that you're going to adapt into your life. And you kind of just need to trust this unicorn. You kind of just need to follow this unicorn to this path, as it's really important for you for your transition. It's really important for you evolving and developing more into the spiritual life. But I feel like you might have a tendency of being like, why is this happening to me? Why are things going kind of like out of my control in a sense? But you've got to see the reason why these things are happening from the greater good perspective. Because you might have these questions all the time about like why these things are happening. But if you look at your timeline, if you look at the way things are going for you and how some good things are coming out of it, you'll realize the reason why things are going that way. So look at it from that perspective. Really kind of target that mindset of being like, okay, I can kind of see why this is happening. I see why I've had to learn this lesson. I see what this has taught me and how I've been able to better myself and really take some light out of the situations that you have been in, because you are developing into a better version of you. You are developing into someone that is going to be able to harness these gifts that you are going to be receiving. And you are also going to be developing yourself to having good people around you when you didn't really have that great of energy around you to begin with. So you are getting a lot of good stuff coming your way. You've just got to embrace and trust that your unicorn is doing the right things for you and making the right choices for you. And you're going to be evolving into your spiritual element and passing over into this new type of energy. Like I said, the old soul bracket of this energy, which is going to be really, really awesome. So really bring in that perspective and understand that your unicorn is kind of like I said before, in a way, a gothic type of unicorn, just a blackish purple type of unicorn with maybe red beady eyes. And they kind of got like a figure as like a Clydesdale. You know, they're got really big, thick bones and muscle and hooves. It's just a big unicorn. And they are dominant. They know how to get things done. They're a protector. They are an enforcer. And I think they're doing a lot of good in your life. I really do. So at this time, I'm going to channel some messages straight from your unicorn and see what they have to say about, you know, things that are going on in your life, what kind of messages they can give, maybe some affirmations as well, and really see where they're coming from. This unicorn chose you, pile number 2, because they see how smart you are. They see you being talented. They see you having the capability of going the distance and making this progression. They love your work ethic, and they don't want you to give up. They don't want you to give up on them. They want you to stay strong with them and trust them and just keep moving forward and understanding that life is going to, you know, get better as things evolve and things get worked out. It's kind of like when you're playing chess and things are kind of hairy whenever you have so many pieces at the beginning. But once things start chipping away and the pieces start eliminating themselves, and then you get just down to a few pieces left and you've got the other person's king cornered, and you're about to go in for the checkmate, that's kind of like this energy, right? Like you've just got to kind of work it down to where you're in a more successful position. So just give it time, let it evolve into the right direction, and you're going to be in a better place and you're going to be in a better winning position. So just keep evolving and trust. Even if times are getting hard right now, things are going to get better. And that is the process of learning to trust, is just having blind faith. And that's what you need right now. That's what you need to embrace, and know that the things that your unicorn is doing is out of the goodness of their heart, but they're also looking out for you for your highest good and helping you make your life better, even if it might be a hard choice for you to get over. So just believe, trust, know that things are going in the right direction for you in your timeline, and that if people have left that you've really cared about, there's a specific reason for that. And don't get too hostile over that. Don't let it weigh you down too hard. Things are going to get better, and for a good reason. For some of you, I feel like you've got to repair the connection with your unicorn. Maybe you've gotten a little too hot-headed over the fact that things that the unicorn is doing was not to your liking. You need to potentially forgive your unicorn for this behavior because, like I said, things are going to go right for you, and you really need to realize that, and things can go right for you faster and better if you have this better connection with your unicorn. And lastly, your unicorn is telling you that you need to come out of this dark gothic mentality of seeing things in that light of dark and gothic. I don't know, these words are kind of mixing up right here. It's kind of interesting. I feel like what the unicorn is saying is that you vision this unicorn as being dark and gothic because that's kind of like your mentality. That's your perspective. And I think you really need to flip the switch of finding love and light in all things. Even in a dark situation, you can find love and light. So if you're someone that is going through a state of depression or this discouragement or anything of that nature, you really need to look and start embracing into finding love and light into all types of situations. There is a way to find love and light in a hard time, in a depressive time. Not everything's dark, not everything's evil, and you can find that energy. And I don't think that your unicorn necessarily wants to resemble a dark gothic unicorn. Maybe this unicorn is, the color of black, but I don't think they want to be resembled as like an evil or dark entity. They want to be resembled as someone that cares, someone that motivates, someone that executes things and gets things done. And that's kind of their mentality. But they do bring love and light with them. They do. So vision them as that. And don't really embrace that mentality of being in a depressive state of mind. And look for the love and light. Embrace that. Change the mentality. And you'll be able to do great things with your unicorn. But that is all the messages I have for you, pile number 2. Hopefully all this makes sense and resonates with you. Thank you so much for being here. Make sure you stick around for the collective message at the end of the video. I will have a timestamp down in the description below if you want to click on that. I love you all. Make sure you like and subscribe. Comment down below on what you thought of the reading, and I'll catch you on the next one. Hello, pile number 3. Welcome into your section of the video. Thank you so much for being here. You have chosen the unicorn poop. What made you choose the unicorn poop? I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. I love the unicorn poop just as much as you do. So congratulations on picking it. I understand completely. Beautiful colors, very intricate rainbows within this piece. So I completely understand. And also, it is very significant with your unicorn, pile number 3. Right now, I am picking up on the energy. I've connected with your energy, pile number 3, and I'm picking up on the energy of your unicorn that is telling me that they are kind of like a trickster type of unicorn, which, kind of coincides with unicorn poop. Very shocking. I wouldn't have put it past your unicorn to come up with this idea to communicate with you. But I think it goes a little bit deeper than that. So we'll jump into these cards and see what they have to say to you. All right, so we have the Rose Gold Cosmic Pool. We have Look for the Signs. We have the Unicorn Portal, Shower of Blessings, the Freedom of Truth, and the Cosmic Rainbow. So I feel like the main purpose of your unicorn being a trickster is because maybe you're not really well connected with your spirit guide. Maybe you're not really connected with your unicorn. You have the ability to connect with both of these energies, but I don't think you've gotten that far with this connection just yet. And I do believe that you have the spiritual energy. This is something that you've already possessed, or if there's a few of you that haven't possessed this energy yet, you're still progressing with it, and you're really close to connecting with this energy of connecting with your unicorn and connecting with your spirit guide. And I feel like the reason why your unicorn is a bit of a trickster, and it's not just this time of your life right now, I think they've always kind of been a trickster because they knew that this was going to come about. You were finally going to get to this point of connecting with your spiritual team, connecting with your spiritual unicorn. And the reason why they are like this is because they are trying to encourage you. They are trying to see if you see things, see if you are, paying attention, seeing if you are picking up on any signs of them being in your life, because they're wanting you to connect. They're wanting you to be in that realm. They're wanting you to have that energy exchange. And if they finally get you to see what they're doing, then they know it's working. And it's kind of like a breadcrumb trail to get you to lure in down the path of connecting. And that kind of resembles why the unicorn poop is one of the resembles for this pile, because they're leaving you a trail. And unfortunately, they're leaving it with their poop, but at least it's something that's really pure and beautiful. Just with anything about unicorns, it's all pure and beauty. And they are trying to get you to cross over into this connection. They are trying to get you to see them. They're wanting this connection. They want to do more for you. They have done a lot for you in this life. And I think they are trying to increase your connection with spirit. They're trying to elevate your spirituality. They're trying to elevate your abundance that you're bringing into your life. But you need to pick up the signs of how to connect. They're wanting you to learn even more than what you have learned already. So if you have not yet connected with your spiritual team or your unicorn, what are you waiting for? This is the time for you to significantly make that change for yourself, pile number 3. Learn what you can learn about connecting with your spiritual team and try to start activating that. Obviously, if you have any questions, my Discord is in the description below. You can come and join the community, and I am there as well. Feel free to message me and ask me any questions of how maybe you can connect with your spiritual team easier, or maybe even in the comments down below, I might be open to discussing that with you. But this is the time for you, pile number 3. If you are wanting more than what you have now, your spiritual team wants that connection with you. Your unicorn wants that connection with you. Then you're going to receive more abundance than you ever have before. And you're going to continue on the path of your life's purpose as well. And that's going to increasingly get more beautiful. Your unicorn is probably closely resembling the shower of blessings and the cosmic rainbow unicorn, where it's a pure white unicorn with a blonde mane, and they have really, like I said, trickster energy for one, but they have pure beauty. They really do. Like, they aren't doing it for evilness, they are doing it for light and love reasons. So there's no toxicity behind it whatsoever. And just the way the lady is laughing in the shower of blessings, I feel like that's kind of the energy that it creates around you. So it's not anything negative, and I hope that you're able to pick up on the signs of your unicorn, whether it's with angel numbers or whether it's with, misplacing things potentially around your job or your office or your bedroom, whatever the case may be, or maybe even coming into your dreams and kind of being playful in your dreams, things of that nature. There's a lot of different potentials that your unicorn is trying to show you signs of their presence, and they're actively doing this. This isn't just like a one time and then disappear for a few months or a year or two. This is something that they're actively doing every single day, and they're not giving an inch about it. They don't care how much energy they have to expense. They don't care too much about how you are feeling about them trying to connect with you. They are just trying to overly be active with you and your energy and trying to get you to see them. So that is, to me, very flattering. I don't know how you perceive this. Hopefully you see it in a good way, but I find that very, very flattering, and hope that one day you're going to be able to connect with them as well, because they're just over here in my presence grinning. Like, that's all they're doing. They're just so proud of themselves, and I think they're so proud of you too for how far you've actually came on your spiritual journey and what you've actually accomplished without having that connection and those talks with your spiritual team and unicorn. For them to be able to obey your commands and obey your wishes, that's pretty proud, like, you should be proud of that. So keep doing what you're doing on that aspect, but also continue to learn more about how to connect. Let's see if I can channel any messages for you, pile number 3. They know that you were lost probably in the beginning of this life, but mostly in your past lives. They know that you were lost, pile number 3, but they are so happy that you're finding yourself and that you're finding your groove within the spiritual journey. They love you very deeply, and they love connecting with you, and they want to continue to connect with you even on a greater scale. So hopefully that you will have that opportunity soon. Stay patient. Don't beat yourself up trying to overdo this connection with them. They're there for the long haul. They're not just going to disappear. So don't feel like you have to over-assert yourself to make this happen. This is something that's going to happen when it does. So don't feel over-eager. Don't feel like maybe you're not doing good enough. Just give it time. Be patient. Okay? They want you to know that they do feel that you are grateful. They do feel the thanks that you give them, and they are very appreciative that you do give them thanks, and they do want you to continue to do that. And also, they're mentioning to me that you may have an altar, and they would like to have something placed on the altar for them. It seems like they're mentioning like a bowl of something, like maybe a bowl of, I don't know why I was going to say Skittles. Skittles might be it, but maybe also a bowl of crystals for some. And I'm feeling something else, maybe like a bowl of water. If you don't have water on your altar, maybe a bowl of water might be good for your altar. And just have that as a token for them. Have that as their altar piece. If you don't have an altar, maybe you need to look into creating an altar for not only your spiritual team, but your unicorn. And that'll be a good piece to have within your home or within your office or wherever you do your spiritual work mostly. And just be easy with yourself, pile number 3. They know that you expect a lot out of yourself, and you just need to give yourself understanding that you're doing everything you can in your best way possible. And that is enough. That is enough to do your day-to-day operations and to get better every single day. So just keep doing what you're doing and don't fret that you aren't doing enough, or don't fret that maybe you're not good enough at something. You'll keep growing, you'll keep multiplying, you'll keep expanding and bringing in abundance. So just keep proud of yourself and keep your head on your shoulders and don't let yourself get discouraged, because you have the ability to keep going, keep fighting, and keep growing. And your unicorn is very, very proud of you, but they just deeply want you to notice them. They just want you to notice them. They're all up in your face all the time, and they're just like smiling. They're waiting for you to come into vision. It's kind of like whenever somebody is kind of put under anesthesia, and like, let's say, for example, your mom or dad or girlfriend, boyfriend, whatever, is waiting on you to wake up, and they're just kind of over top of you, and they're just smiling at you, watching you barely open your eyes, and then you just like finally come into light and you can see things clear again, and you're just like, why are you smiling at me? It's like it's that case scenario where they're just waiting for you to finally come into focus, into vision of them, and they're really excited about that. And I don't think they're necessarily going to give up their playful demeanor about them whenever you do figure them out, but I do think they're going to be a little bit more controlled. So don't think that they're just going to be overly playful all the time. They will be, but not as much as they are now. But that is what I got for you, pile number 3. I know it's quick, but I think that's all that they want to share with you at this time, and also with the cards as well. I feel like you are going to keep growing and becoming a better person. One last thing to note before you go is that even though you might not have this connection already established with your spiritual team, don't feel like you need to hold back on your manifestations, because maybe you think that you have to have that connection to ask these manifestations. Just manifest what you want, pile number 3. Don't hold back. Just manifest clearly what you want, and things are going to come into your life the way you're asking for. But that is what I have for you, pile number 3. Stay tuned for the collective message here at the end. But I love you all. Thank you so much. Make sure you like and subscribe and comment down below what you thought of this video, and share with somebody that you think might resonate with any of these piles, or maybe even this one. So I'll catch you guys on the next one, and I'll see you in the collective. Hello, collective. Welcome into the section of the video where I'm going to be giving a collective message to all the piles. All the piles are included in this message. This last message that I would like to leave you with, and also your unicorn would like to leave you with, is what is the next biggest thing that the unicorn is helping you with? So I am going to pull some tarot cards, and we'll figure that out together. Alright, collective. We have a few cards that came out. The Wheel of Fortune, the 3 of Swords, the 8 of Pentacles, the King of Pentacles, the 10 of Cups, and the Emperor card. Okay. So, get this straightened out there. So, collective, Your unicorn's next biggest help for you is that they are putting the right things in your life to heal your divine masculine energy, okay? And I think this is something that a lot of people are struggling with right now. And universally, I think that the world as a collective is dealing with this deep masculine energy issue, okay? This divine masculine energy. And what's troubling for your divine masculine is a sense of stability, security, and feeling like this masculine energy has a purpose, and that purpose can create stability for the individual. And right now, it feels like the knowledge is not being used that you have. The stability is not there. The sense of worth is not there. But with the encouragement from your unicorn, there will be a process that you'll go through to enlighten and embrace this divine masculine energy, to heal it and to give it light and love, and for it to be able to reconnect with your divine feminine energy as a unit. And this is going to give you prosperity. This is going to give you everything that you want from your purpose, everything that you want from this connection. And it's going to give you a lot of fulfillment. It's going to give you a lot of satisfaction. But if you do not create this energy amongst yourself with the divine masculine, like healing this energy, then you will not be able to reach this prosperity. You will not be able to reach this fulfillment. And you'll need to. You'll need to, collective. So allow your unicorn to guide you in love and light to this connective energy, so that way you can heal this divine masculine energy. Give it a sense of worth. Give it stability. Give it abundance. Make sure that you are studying into this. Make sure that you are doing the work that needs to be done. Make sure you are manifesting the help that you need to restore this divine masculine energy. Open up to your divine masculine energy. Give it affirmations. Give it love that it needs. Give it the support that it needs. You need to know that you are smart. You need to know that you are capable. Your best is good enough, and that you do great for yourself. Build this part of you up, collective. And your unicorn is trying to guide you there. Your unicorn is trying to help you. That is the next main objective that your unicorn is trying to help you with. So let it. I hope all this makes sense to you, collective. And thank you so much for making it this far into the video. Make sure you check out the links in the description below. I have a link to my Discord where you can join the community, and you can also reach out to me for a private reading. You can also check out my Twitch page where you can come by and get a free personal reading while I'm streaming live on Twitch. Make sure you like and subscribe. Comment down below what you thought of the video. I love you all, and I'll catch you guys on the next one.